CHICKEN. Use the code CHICKEN in the shop. CHICKEN.
Guys, the Chickens here, back today with another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we're talking a little bit about Season 17, finally showing you our last, where we ended up exactly on Season 16. So, we'll get into Season 17 in a second. As of now, there's no name, but there's something very important in this month on Boom that we're going to get to in just a moment. Guys, make sure to subscribe, use code CHICKEN in the shop, all the good stuff. All right, Season 16, To the Skies, has ended. 565 battles fought, 291, 261 lost, and 14 draws. Chicken cheating Chinese confirmed. So 23 and 14 stars. Ooh, that's kind of rough. I thought we were closer to 24 than that, but you know, it is what it is. I'll take it, I guess. And yeah, so that's going to put us at an okay start position next season. I think probably the same as if I finished 2250. But yeah, so Season 16, we already talked about it, you know. Overall, I thought it was good. It was kind of funny that it was named To the Skies, but it was really To the Seekers, and then kind of just generic warships after that. But, okay, you know, we've already talked about Season 16. Let's show you guys this. Now, if you missed this, it wasn't, if you missed this, it was in the this month on Boom video. I suggest watching those once a month because sometimes they sneak stuff in there that even I'm not privy to. So, restart your engines. November 30th to December 20th. This is all we know so far for Season 17. Now, why I got excited when I saw this. Restart your engines. What's the biggest thing we've been asking for with Warships since essentially it began almost a year ago now? Over a year ago. Wait, over? No, almost a year. Almost a year. We're not that old. The biggest thing would be to just have a fair restart for everybody, because not everyone's able to push to their maximum every single season. So it would be nice to have a balanced kind of playing field right off the bat. Not these guys that finished the Legendary, you know, getting that easy start to rank up much quicker than everybody else. Then it's very difficult to catch them. Essentially impossible to catch them. Because, you know, they're already a good player to begin with, and they have serious tech advantages, which is so, you know, makes such a big difference in Warships. If you have something and somebody else doesn't, makes it pretty easy to win those battles. So, it would be nice, you know, maybe not every single time they restart it. If they want to, I think just mixing it up is always the answer when it comes to Warships. Don't make it a set limit. Don't make it a set, you know, it's always heavies at the beginning of the season. It's always Seekers in the middle. It's always Heavy Chopper Bomber at the end. Don't make it that. That's what gets boring. That's what turns the warships into the Mega Crab, is what I get worried about. The Mega Crab, you know, not to dump all over the crab, but it's the same thing. You know, it's the same thing. We have the same troops. It's the same bases. It's the same defenses. The troop boosts are cool. I will say that. You know, and it's regardless, it's always nice to get free or lots of resources from it. So it's good in different ways, but I just feel like if it was a little bit more, like, they just put more work into it. It's just, you know, that we had different things to play with, different aspects, different, you know, we get the new troops and warships, which is great. But build on it, make new map layups, make new season length times, make certain as soon as you unlock something, you get more stars if you win that next. But it's little things like that, you know. I could go on and on and on, but just changes to make it different from the last season. I think that's the biggest thing. But yeah, so restart your engines. I'm excited about this because I am hoping that it means there's going to be a bit of a reset on the leaderboards and in terms of tech for everybody that plays it. So I think that would be really cool to see. Not holding my breath, to be honest. I think restart your engines simply probably, if I'm being realistic, probably just, do I not have instant training? $13.99. Well, oh my god, I don't have instant training. I don't have code chicken in the shop. I think we got to cut to a very quick commercial break, guys, where all I'm going to do simply is black out the screen just for a sec. But that's okay, because while we do this, we can bring this up. So yeah, you know, if I'm being realistic, I believe that it's probably simply just means restart. It's the new season. You know, I think it simply probably just means that. So I'm not holding my breath to think that it means anything else. But yeah, okay. All our troops are ready. Let's get rid of you. Let's bring up you. Back. Yeah. So like I said, you know, if I had to gamble, if I had to bet on what it's going to be, I would bet against the fact that everyone's going to be on a, you know, on a fair restart, on a balanced beginning. But it's not impossible. You know, they do surprise us a lot, so it's certainly not impossible. I honestly don't know. I don't know anything about season 17 right now. I am giving it to you guys straight. I'm just simply speculating on what could be. But regardless, this week's gonna be fun. We got the I believe it's the prototype mega crab coming up. Typically that means that we get prototypes for the crab, which is always great. And I think we have the Rainmakers active, if I'm not totally mistaken, right? Now we have all the proto troops are not infinitely, but exponentially better right now because we have more landing craft space, right? So now we can hold 2 of each, so we basically doubled up how good they were. 1, 2, 3. Let's go crits. And throw a little med pack down for the Zookadooks. And a little shocker here because he's got those launchers just deliciously placed where you can hit both of them. Of course I missed them, but it doesn't really matter. Look at this. This is so cool. Smoky Cryo Rifle Zuka Medic is just crazy. Actually, I don't think I have any medics with me. But it doesn't matter. And just to prove to you guys that we could hit both those shocks if we tried. Well, it doesn't matter. We took down the base. That's what really matters. Let's throw some artillery at the heavies, just to keep them on their toes. Don't get too comfortable, guys. The chicken will give you a smack if you're not in line. Wow, look at those resources. Oh yeah, I forgot I got all the resource statues out. Yeah, so that'll be fun. There's no crab shadow just yet. That should come in a couple days. But yeah, we have prototypes, right? Now there's the hero, or not the hero tokens, but let's load up some Rainmakers. What level do I have these bad boys at? Are they maxed out? Rainmaker, level 23, yeah. So, I'm a bit confused. But there's 2 things that I'm confused a bit on the main base right now. One is the Prototroop tokens. They don't make any sense to me. I just got the Rainmakers. I didn't have to unlock them. I didn't have to do anything. They just show up my landing craft because they were the troop for this week. If we go into the armory, 0 out of 1350. Now I've got an upgrade in progress. If I cancel that, let's go. Actually, let's take down the first. Let's take down the first stage, because then we'll get some of these tokens, right? And technically, that should allow us to upgrade the Rainmakers. I'm pretty sure that was the whole idea. But it doesn't make sense to me because I feel like you don't need to. So we get 10 tokens. 10 out of 1350. Okay, let's just gem this so it's out of the way. 10 out of 1350, level 23. So I guess you can rank them up with the tokens? But I needed 1,350 tokens? That doesn't make sense. So that doesn't make sense to me in the classified items. I've gotten like 2 out of all my subdimes. And I don't do them as frequently as I should, but I'm still doing them. And I just never get any classified items. So it seems kind of pointless. They need to work those in. They're already in the game. They need to work them into other avenues to get them in, whether that's trader tickets, whether it's warships, you know, whether it's Mega Crab, which would make a ton of sense. They have to be not just from sub-dives because they take an absolutely ridiculous amount of time to get. Now we'll see what we get on this one. I've got a nice sub-dive coming up. But yeah, those 2 things don't make any sense to me. Because I believe my Rainmakers are max level. I believe that they are. We'll see right here if they're severely underpowered or not. They should almost one-shot most of these defenses, I would think. Yeah, they seem strong enough to me. I don't think that they're under-leveled. Okay, let's go. Like this. And 2 boats. 2 boats or Rainmakers? Yeah, the Rainmakers are nuts. There's essentially nothing that they can't do. Let's flare them back in together. And how are we going to do this, chicken? Well, I think the only thing that makes sense is to take out some boom cannons, and then we're just going to flare that HQ. Okay. Uh-oh. Gavon, we need another Rainmaker, please. 1 and 2. But yeah, they should do pretty good damage here. He brought back some Riflemen too, which is kind of silly. Look at these Rainmakers. They're shooting all over the place. They're worse than Bombardiers. Sorry, worse than Grenadiers. Okay, there we go. And an expensive way to take down the base, but we technically did it. So let me know what you guys think of Season 17. Let me know what you think of classified items. And let me know what you think of the Proto-Troop tokens. Interested to hear your opinions on all 3 of those things. But yeah. Guys, as always, thanks so much for watching. That is going to wrap up the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. And we'll see you next one, guys. Chicken out. Back.